Hi, the first thing I kind of noticed was that you built framing, and that didn't make any sense at all, especially in the case since your roof is not where you want it. You don't want to build framing until the whole design is finalized and it's not going to change anymore. So the first thing I'm going to do, well, I guess I could just turn it off, but I'm going to go over here to edit, delete objects. I can't do it in the camera view. We'll go to edit and delete all that stinking framing. It has nothing to do with anything presently. And it's something that you do after everything else is finalized and in a condition where it's not going to change anymore. And that's not the case here. So we'll go to let's see, where is that? Yeah, framing. Okay. And we want to turn off all the framing. I mean, seriously, you don't build framing until you're done, and you've looked it over from 50 angles, and everything's just perfect. I didn't do that right, did I? See, you rattled my cage. That's not what I want. I want to edit, delete objects. Why is that crap grayed out? Oh, I tried all four. There we go. I'll clean all that up. I'm going to turn the grid off. I never use the grid. So, let's have a shed. No. What is that? That little guy. Oh, you've been automatically building roofs. That's one thing. Ah, okay. I'm assuming you think this area is okay, and you got this because there's a different width here and a different width here, and that's what's causing this. That's we don't need to fix that. But apparently, you want a big hip roof over this entire area. It's kind of hard to do because it just kind of sticks out. Let me take another look. No, I guess we can do that. Excuse me. Trying to get the. There's something not right here. I haven't figured out what it is yet. Look at it again. It looks different in this camera view. Basically, you just want a hip roof here, I think. Okay, that's covered already. Okay, if we just do a hip roof over this, that's fairly, I think, straightforward. And for a job like this, I just wouldn't I would auto build roofs, and then I'd start manually editing things. So anyway, see what's the pitch you're using here? 6. Okay. Make sure that it's set to 6 over here. Yeah, okay, it is. And we're going to start drawing. With this icon just selected, we'll draw a hip roof here. I don't care about this particularly right now because I'm going to evaluate it in some camera views. So I'm going to draw hip roof here and here. Let's see if they're the same plate height. I doubt it. Plate height. Ah, 197 and 9/16. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, they're not the same. I'm not quite sure if they're not the same plate height, they're going to be kind of asymmetric looking. Yeah, the 197 and 9. But well, this is an open below area, so I'm going to use this plate height. This is a test. And we'll go over here and unlock the pit so I can copy this value here and cancel out. I'm going to apply it to this roof plane just for fun, just to see how it turns out. We're going to maintain the pitch, lock the pitch, and copy paste in the baseline, maintaining it at 612. If we're going to have a symmetric hip roof, then they need to be at the same plate height. Okay? So I'm going to join the edges here. Whoops, didn't work. Oh, okay, it did try to work. I hate it. In older versions, you could see graphically more clearly what the software is doing. In X8 sometimes the lines disappear until maybe it's just my computer. We'll join that edge. And I know from experience that joining hip roofs is easier if you just, help out the software a little bit. Like that. And then we got a symmetrical hip roof. Now, what's the plate height of this? It's higher. Okay. So it's going to tie. I'm going to need to break a line here on this one so that it ties in. And it's probably going to roll in under this one here like that. And then this edge connects here. Let's see if it will. Yeah, that kind of sort of worked. And we're going to have the same kind of deal here. This rolls in under here, stops here. And these are going to form a ridge. Like that. And uh-oh, I'm missing something here. There ought to be a roof plane here. I thought there was. Let me take a look. It's beginning to look better. Oh, I see what's going on. Of course, this is pretty straightforward. You just take the triangle out. Take that break out. Okay, that's fixed. Yeah, we may have some tie-in issues here and so forth, but this roof plane here's got to go. So I'm going to delete that one and wrap this one. I just wasn't thinking about that. So we'll break around. This comes over here in this neighborhood here. And I never use this dialogue till it just go away. And no use for that thing. We'll break here. Whoops. I moved too fast. This will wrap around. Need to put one more break. At least one more break. And that'll tie in there. So this is all be one continuous roof plane after I get through. I'm going to go back to plan. So we need to connect the ridge again because I disconnected it doing with all that manual stuff I did. And then this, I need to break off a leg here and then click on this new line entity and connect it to this line entity like that. That looks, The way I'm doing the roofs, that's what's causing this ceiling break line here. I'm not going to worry about that for now. Okay, that's looking better. What's that? Okay, this edge is kind of messed up. Let me straighten that out. Let's see, where's that going to end up? I guess it would end up higher over here in line with this. Just guessing. Let's take a look at that overview again. Yeah, maybe not. Oh dear. Well, these, okay. What a mess. I was thinking that this could be symmetric, but obviously it cannot. How rude. Geometries like that. See, I was hoping that this end would be symmetric with this end, and it's not. You're trying to get symmetry, but you're drawing it on top of a design that's not symmetric, so you're screwed. Pardon my French. I mean, this one can't come all the way over to here if you want symmetry through here. It's just not going to happen. Let me check the, okay, it's 262 and 5/16. Okay, at least they match. Let me see what I can make of this. I'm going to make this into a true hip. We'll get rid of that extra geometry you enforced on it earlier, or the auto build roofs enforced upon it. This, whoops. Yeah, this I'm going to straighten out. And those should connect all right. I'm just exploring here. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but I want this to connect to the edge of this and be symmetric like that. Now that leaves, I understand, a hole over here, but maybe I can just, that little guy needs to go away. I don't know what that's for. And this I'm going to roll in under. I didn't realize I was going to have to roll it under that part. And that may affect the stairs. I'll have to check it out. I think that's going to be better looking. See, that's symmetric. Now this is symmetric. Well, it's not quite symmetric. We got a problem over here. Let me see what the problem is. This sort of thing's caused usually by the baselines don't match. Let's see, it's 185 and 9/16. That's probably my bad there. Yeah, it should be 197 and 9/16. Let me fix that. We'll take this and lock the pitch and change this to 197 so that they match this one and this one. And then when you join them, they won't have a goofy edge like that. See? And then that'll, of course, change this ridge. And that'll change this mating point with this roof up here. I think that's it. I'm going to save, take a look. Okay, we symmetric up here and here. You can see that this roof is not going to work like this, like it was. It's going to have to take some, again, some manual changes there. I mean, this automatic roof thing it's not going to work. So what we need, excuse me, is for this roof plane to tie into this one. And this is okay, I think. But see, that's coming in at a 45-degree angle like this one here. But I don't think this is going to work. So we got the upper roof solved manually. Now I need to move the main roof here, or at least this one, down. So I'm going to put it down in plan view. I didn't realize this video is going to be quite as long as it's now going to be, but as the British say, it takes what it takes. So what can we do with that? I kind of like the symmetry of this, and this is not symmetric, not that, this. If it was a gable roof or something, it would be easier, but what we need is about 3 breaks here. Break the edge here. I don't care about where the breaks are, just that the breaks are there. So we're going to have that kind of a deal there in this big roof plane, and this needs to tie into it. Excuse me. Just for grins, I'm going to put a break here and see if I can get this edge to join. I don't think it will, but maybe it will. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. You look at this in an overview. I guess I'll close the overview. Yeah, they can't meet because they're the same pitch, and so that they're parallel. That's what it is. See, this roof plane and this roof plane are parallel, and they're not going to meet. So I have to draw something else in there that does meet. Put this stupid stuff back where it was, or roughly back where it was. What a mess. Let me take a sip of coffee. So what we need is a roof plane that comes this way. I don't care about this. And another roof plane that comes this way. And they need to be the same pitch and height. Man, I know they're the same pitch. Let's see, it needs to be slightly higher than the fascia top here, which is 189. So we'll make sure that the ridge is like a V. Ah, no change. Okay. Let's get them the same first. I'm just going to set it to 200. Lock the pitch, 200. And that's so that this is higher than this fascia top right here. So I need to set this one at 200. We'll lock the pitch. Set the ridge at 200. Excuse me. And that's formed into a ridge. I'm going to try to join this edge to this edge and see what it does. Okay, I figured that would be the case. And this edge, not that edge. This edge connects there. Oops, missed it. I see. The big roof plane changed, but the little one did not. I need to help out the software a little bit. I can't tell if that's connected or not. See how this is coming along. I can't see with all this color on. Let me turn the color off and we'll change, excuse me, to a vector view. Where's the icon I'm looking for there? Yeah. That's better. So we see this coming up this way. Where's my thingamabob? I don't see the icon I need. I don't see the, navigation tools. Crap. Why are my toolbars missing? Let's see if I can find them. Looking for camera tools. Cameras and navigation, it says that it's there. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So those are the little roof planes I put in down here. I think that's not going to be high enough. It's tying in all right, but too far underneath. So I'm going to raise those up. This roof plane and this roof plane. Oops, I need a shift key down on. Okay, I'm going to raise that up. You see, I was, well, it's not high enough. I'm going to set it to 220 inches. Oh, I don't want to raise it by 220. I guess it was, let's raise it 30 inches. And go back to the overview. Okay, see that's beginning to, this needs to be above this. I think I need to go a little higher. Raise it another 30 inches. Okay, now I'm going to make this into a triangle and connect this edge here. Totally in the wrong place. There we go. I want that edge to connect to this edge. That's more like it. And down, 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 down. This one. Next to that one. Okay. See, symmetric we're not going to get because this design is not symmetric. But anyway, that's the start here, and when I'll figure, I'm going to end the video because this is beyond the pale of what you ask about, but this is what's required sometimes. This edge here obviously will come down further, like probably about that. This will come down like that. And I'll, by some hook or crook, I'm going to tie this one into this. I think I can figure that out. We'll just take this and do this to the bottom edge of it. The rub is that this is not all symmetric. If it was symmetric, it'd be a lot easier to do, but I'm going to try to connect this edge to this edge that I just stuck out there. Okay, that's gonna work eventually. See how that ridged up there? I don't think it's gonna work over here because this is coming in at a way different angle. See, this is ridging just fine, but it doesn't have anything to do with this, so I'll probably have to break that off. Whoops. I'll drag that up there and see if I can, it's a forlorn hope, but I'm going to try to take this edge here and connect it to that new edge that I just created right here. Now this is going to be a humdinger, that's for sure. But this is going to have to go up here. That's quite indicated. Join those two. See, this works over, you know, filling this in, I can figure that out one way. See how we have an angle here. Oh, it's not a true angle. Let me just take this edge and see if it'll connect to this edge. I don't think it will, but maybe it, okay, it does. So we could roll that in under, okay, that's solved. But as you can see, this is so asymmetric, it's going to be difficult to weave it on. It can be done, okay? I'm not saying it can't. Okay, we have kind of a deal there. This, I need to roll down here. Let's try to connect this edge here with this edge here, just for fun. Except I got way too many breaks over here. I need to take those out. See, all this junk here would keep me from getting a nice clean connect. Let me get rid of those guys. You have angle snaps turned off or something? Edit preferences. No, you didn't have angle snaps turned off. And where's, yeah, object snaps is on angle snap. Okay, you're fine. I forgot what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I was working, whoops. I was working on this, wasn't I? Yeah, it's harder to get rid of the break, whoops. Where'd it go? Okay, I was gonna see. I don't think these are gonna join, but oh, I got another extra break point there, right there. Go away. I don't think these two edges are gonna join, but I thought I'd give it a shot and just see what it does. Probably won't do anything. Oh, shut up. Talking to the software. Okay, they're not going to join. Would have been nice. Now I wonder, just going to drag that down there and see if I can join this to this. I don't think it will join, but okay, it did join, sort of. Just drag that, pull that angle down. Okay, we got, at least we have a fix here now. This I could, this area here I could roll under, this I could roll under. Just for fun. I'm going to do that and just see what I can do. I want to see if these two will join, this edge and this edge, and form a ridge. It did, okay. And then, be nice if these two formed a ridge. I say it would be nice, I don't know if it will, but I don't think it did. But we're getting cleaner and cleaner as time goes on here. And hopefully I've solved the major problems you were asking about, but it just created some other secondary problems that are going to be kind of a headache to fix. Where's there it is. I don't know why this stupid wall is sticking through the roof. That looks better. I don't know about you, but I think it looks quite a bit more manageable now. It's certainly not finished because as is, it would leak. We'll probably have to put a cricket over here so that we don't give it a dead valley from here to here. But I think I've earned my attaboy in terms of how do you make this symmetric and this symmetric. This is symmetric relative to what it's sitting on, and tying it into this is just going to be some more difficulty. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this has helped you some.